Okay, so Forkman posted a video and he said, I am really surprised to see that his guy Joe was not on the list yet. This is Joe Schmo, and this is done by TheVolgun. It's SCP-1504. So, yesterday I checked out the amazing duck that is looking to tell you about your vehicle's extended warranty. It was probably the best SCP I've ever seen before in my life. I cannot get over it. I refuse to get over it. It is just the way it is, guys. But today we're checking out Joe Schmo. So let's go. Joe Schmo. Oh my god. I don't know.
This document was recovered from the site-redacted precious document vault.
Anomalous object, AO-1504, WGG-YXJK.
What?
Item description, an unremarkable man who was not able to be harmed. Date of recovery, location of recovery, current status.
This is different.
AO-1504 is held in a standard humanoid containment cell, which has been stricken from the document and replaced with missing.
Huh.
Addendum 1504-1. Interviewed, AO-1504. Interviewer, Dr. Lloyd.
Dr. Lloyd.
Forward. AO-1504 is being questioned on its background. Playing log, now.
Let's go.
What is your name? I don't remember. Joe, something. Okay. Now, what year were you born? 1982. Thank you for the year. But do you have an exact date? No. I never knew when I was born. Oh, excuse me. My nose is bleeding. I'm sorry. That was weird. I've never been prone to random nosebleeds.
Huh.
It's fine. Maybe a storm is coming. I've heard that changing air pressure can make a person's nose bleed. Maybe.
I have had a nosebleed once in my life, and it just was completely alien to me. I was just sitting there walking, and it was when I was first in the Sierra Nevada mountains, and nothing happened the first 2 days, and then all of a sudden it just felt like my face was leaking, and I was out, and somebody looked at me and was like, "Oh my god!" And I looked down at my shirt, and I was wearing a white t-shirt, and I looked like a murder victim. So,
do you know why you can't be hurt? I don't really want to talk about it. That's fine. Thank you for your cooperation with today's interview. You may return to your room.
Huh.
Addendum 1504-2.
We didn't know his true anomaly. We didn't know what he could really do. I guess he affects computers, too. Our automatic security system began to have hiccups. A breach here, a breach there, but nothing that surprised us. But then, our Keter got out.
Lovely.
Only about half of the staff here realized it. The other half all died. We managed to contain it. We sent a request for more staff, but they never responded. Our supplies were dwindling, so we asked for more. Nothing. They didn't even acknowledge our existence. We had more breaches, more deaths, yet we never questioned these breaches or these deaths. I don't know why we didn't question those deaths. Earlier today, we had a site-wide containment breach. All the doors opened because of those hiccups I mentioned earlier. Most of the remaining staff members are dead. Those who are still alive are few and far between.
What?
We can't contain a breach of this magnitude. All other Foundation sites will probably ignore it. They'll cite it as completely normal and ignore it. I'm gonna put this in the vault, then set off the on-site nuke. I'm already badly hurt, and the blast would save more lives than it will end.
Jesus.
If anyone ever finds this, tell my wife that I love her. And I'm sorry for spending so much time in my job. Tell her that I said goodbye, and that I'm thinking of her as I die. This is researcher Darrell Lloyd. Signing out.
Addendum 1504-3.
I was about to say
The
that can't
site
be it.
nuclear warhead was detonated on to counteract a Class 7 containment breach. A total of anomalies were destroyed in the blast, 2 anomalies were recovered, and 2 anomalies are missing, including AO-1504.
Huh.
The Foundation personnel died inside.
This document has been updated per the new information recovered from Site Redacted.
Site redacted. I love it.
Item number SCP-1504.
Speaking of which, where are they? I have the redacted cards. I love it.
Object Class Keter.
Lovely.
Special Containment Procedures. SCP-1504 is not currently contained. If any Foundation personnel see the subject, they are to contact the current project head.
Huh.
In the event SCP-1504 is found, it is to be brought to Area 114 and contained in a 3x3x3 meter containment chamber. To enter the subject's containment chamber, a total of 4 Level 3 staff members are needed. 2 staff members must remain inside the control room to remotely enact the failsafe should a containment breach occur. The failsafe consists of flooding the containment chamber and surrounding areas with halothane vapor, which is proven to be the only viable method to incapacitate SCP-1504. Viable method to incapacitate SCP-1504 was stricken from the document. Extensive research has shown that SCP-1504 can be incapacitated by blunt force trauma to the head. The
Oh, so he watches my 5-ish minute lore videos. That's awesome.
subject is to be kept fully confined and incapacitated at all times through the use of restraints and halothane vapor. Other staff members must release multiple locks simultaneously. A minimum of 4 guards are to be protecting them at this time. After all locks are released, 1 staff member may enter the containment chamber. The guards must be ready for a containment breach at all times. The containment chamber is open.
Huh.
No automatic systems may be used in Area 114. All doors and containers must be locked using simple combination locks or simple padlocks. All personnel working at Area 114 must have a high aptitude for parapsychology or a strong resilience to perception shifts. Description: SCP-1504 is a Caucasian male, standing at 1.95 meters tall. The subject's appearance is unremarkable, aside from a small birthmark on its right shoulder. SCP-1504's anomalous traits include its inability to be harmed or killed.
Okay.
All actions carried out by SCP-1504 will be perceived by surrounding individuals as being within expectations for the situation. SCP-1504 has been known to attack personnel, who will then believe circumstance or their own doing has hurt them. The subject is able to affect electronic and automatic systems. SCP-1504 was brought to the attention of the Foundation because of its inability to be harmed, and was classified as an anomalous object after initial testing. The subject was held at site in the anomalous object wing of the facility. On a site-wide security failure and subsequent containment breach resulted in the on-site nuclear warhead being detonated. SCP-1504 was declared missing after a search of the site did not reveal a confirmed death. A low-priority search was issued, but was soon raised to high priority after the above document was found. Mobile Task Force ETA-6, aka Awareness Filters, was formed to find SCP-1504.
Huh, okay.
Addendum 1504-1. After being further analyzed and sent through multiple filters, it was discovered that SCP-1504's responses were different from what was previously recorded. The document has been updated to include these responses. Interviewed, SCP-1504. Interviewer, Dr. Lloyd. Forward. SCP-1504 is being questioned on its background. Playing log, now.
What is your name?
I'm not gonna tell you. You'll just ignore me.
Okay. Now, what year were you born?
Told you. You wouldn't even notice if I punched you in the nose.
Thank you for the year. But do you have an exact date?
I didn't give you a fucking year. Hey, Doc, watch this.
Oh, excuse me. My nose is bleeding.
God.
I'm sorry. That was weird. I've never been prone to random nosebleeds.
It's because I fucking punched you.
Maybe. Do you know why you can't be hurt?
I could say anything. I could do anything. I could say that I'm gonna rape and kill your wife, and you wouldn't even notice. Hell, I could actually rape and kill your wife, and you wouldn't notice. I'm living in a virtual hell because I can't die. I'm gonna step outside this room and take a guard's gun. And I'm gonna shoot myself with that gun, and nothing, fucking nothing, is gonna happen. Do you know what that feels like? To be in a room crowded with people, and they all ignore you. Do you know how hellish my life is? I want to die.
That's fine. Thank you for your cooperation with today's
Oh my
interview.
God.
You may return to your room.
Oh.
Okay. This concludes our lecture for today. Thank you very much for listening, if indeed you still are, and you were all
Oh
dismissed.
my God, that's
Goodbye.
gotta be, that is a curse beyond curses. That is a curse beyond curses. Oh my God, that is so horrible. That is unrelentingly horrible. That's like gotta be the worst kind of hell. That's gotta be the worst kind of hell. Oh man. Every single time I think, okay, you know, people have requested a lot of SCPs, and eventually they're going to stop, you know, getting to me and, you know, hitting those buttons with me. And then, you know, I've watched so many of these, and then all of a sudden something like this comes along, and I'm like, I knew nothing. I had nothing. I had no idea what this was going to be. And this is just one of those situations where I'm just sitting here looking at it like, how in the world this is the worst. That would be the absolute worst kind of abject hell. No matter what he does, no one will ever notice him. That has got to be the worst kind of pain. We need interaction as humans. We just need it. He's cursed. Flat out, he is cursed. Oh, this one hit me in the chest because, just nothing he does will ever be noticed, except for the one thing that he did that they actually did notice. If they found him using the filters, they might be able to do something about this. They might be able to help him. He might actually be able to carry on a conversation, and that would be the most extreme thing that I think that would be almost a religious experience for this guy. This was a really good one. This was an intensely good one. This one hit you right in the primal sense of your fears. This was excellent. Volgun once again delivers. All of his links are going to be in the description down below right next to my own. So you guys go over to him. If this is your first time experiencing the Volgun, he does stuff like this on the regular. I have not watched a single video with the Volgun as, you know, the presenter and not been engaged and not enjoyed it. The fun ones he's done, the storytime ones that he's done, every single one has been engaging and has introduced me into something like this, which is just utterly horrifying to even contemplate that would happen to somebody. All of my links are going to be down next to his, including for my Patreon and Discord, so you guys can come in and throw rocks at me. And also the promo that I have running right now with trytreats.com. Basically, I put up a video a couple of days ago for trying Filipino food, and it was really good stuff. I really want more bawang. I want more of that, because I'm a fat guy and I need substance. In any case, guys, I'll catch you next time. This was an excellent recommendation, because he can't. It's got to be the worst kind of curse. It has got to be the worst kind of curse. I'll catch you guys next time.